Hello and welcome to this video on how to use the 247 time system. Here we're going to show you how to approve timesheets in respect of Barchester Healthcare. Okay, and logging in, all you need to do is connect to time2.247time.co.uk, and there may be a direct intranet link from your own internal system. If you need to get hold of us, two ways of doing it. Firstly, support@247time.co.uk is where you can email your inquiries in, and you'll receive an email instantly back that will give you your ticket number that you'll be asked for when you call regarding any query. But if you do need to get hold of us, it's a local rate number 0333 1014 247. Once you have your usernames, and if you haven't got one of those, we can get one of those issued to you by just emailing support. You'll enter your username and password in here, and you'll find anything in blue is where you click to enter information or click to retrieve it. So let's click on login. And login will bring you through here to the dashboard, and the dashboard is our means of conveying information that we think is important that you should see, and you can click on any of the messages by just clicking on the blue, and you can see the top navigation bar here in black is where you can then go to look at different aspects of the system. But the first thing we'll normally ask you to do is go and change your password to something that's more memorable to you. The way you do that is click on settings, and it comes up with a password screen here. You enter the password that we've given you plus the password that you want to use then from there on in a couple of times. Click on modify, and that then becomes your password from there on in. Okay, so how to actually approve timesheets. You click on the timesheet section here on the top navigation bar, and you'll find you'll be presented with the timesheet to then approve. You can check the week is the actual week ending date concerned, and then if you look at your candidate information, and you'll have a line for every candidate working at that particular location. So you'll see the name of the candidate, who provided the candidate, what job that they were working at, and then the hours will have been populated by the agency prior to you coming in and looking at this information. So then it will confirm if there's any bonuses and expenses that need to be added in. That will be added in here as a feature. Equally, notes if an agency wants to advise you something as an approver, they will put information into the notes profile here. Equally, if you as an approver want to send a message back to the agency, then you can populate this notes with your particular item that you wish to notify them about. And say for example you were not going to approve this candidate for one reason or another, you would put the reason in here in the notes section, and what the agencies then can do is click on the unapproved, click on search, and they can then see what has been unapproved, look at the notes section, and then take any remedial action required in order then to rectify what the actual issue is. Then you can see here in the download section there will be a copy of a timesheet for you to see, and this could be a doc file, it could be a PDF. We've even had some candidates photographing a timesheet and sending it to the agencies, and then they then upload it. So long as the information is clear for you as an approver to validate the information, and the information that you're looking for is obviously the candidate name, the hours that they've worked, that the candidate assigned it, and somebody from the home has authorized it as well. So long as that information is okay for you to see, then you should have means to approve this particular timesheet. What you then do as an approver is click this box here, approve box, and then click on save, and that then arranges for that approval to go through when we do what's called a consolidation. Historical timesheets you'll see on your timesheet line in pink, and this is where, for example, a candidate has been working at home and the agency haven't put the candidate on in a timely manner. So what we need to do is catch up with the payment process. So what you'll see is, again, all the information will be pre-populated. So the grey is the current week that you're actually in, and you'll go in and approve that as normal. But equally, when you see a line in pink, it would be for a previous week. So what you need to do then is make sure that that information is all in order as well, and you click on the approve box. And as a result of that, not only will the system capture the current week that you're actually in, but also sweep up any historical timesheets as well, so that the agency then gets that payment coming through on the next payment run. Another situation you may see is on your timesheet is a line in yellow, and that's where the hours recorded were wrong or needed to be amended. So you can see here Leon Tester, the agency has gone and clicked on adjusted hours, and then there's a line then in yellow that you can actually see. So you can see at the bottom here, if a candidate worked 10 hours and should only have been paid for 8, then you'll put the agency will put -2 in the relevant box. Equally, if the hours shown there were 10 and the candidate should have been paid for 12 hours, then the agency will add 2 hours in to the relevant day box and then click on save. And then what you'll do as an approver is just click on the approve box in order for that adjustments then to go through. So pink is historical timesheets and yellow is where the hours have been adjusted, but you'll need to then approve both of those as well as the ordinary grey ones, which are the current weeks that you're actually in. So let's have a look at the timetable, how it works. So for example, a candidate would go to an agency and the agency then would add the candidate information into the system, and the candidate then will go and work at the relevant home. It's that following week after the candidate is worked that the activity takes place in terms of recording that information and uploading it. So for example here you can see that the deadline for the agency is by Tuesday at 11 AM. They should have all that information on the timesheets ready for you then to go in and approve. And as an approver, you then approve by Wednesday at 5 PM. And as a result of that, we do what's called a consolidation, and then the payment files then are generated. Okay, so simple, 5 clicks really to approve. Log in, click on your timesheets, click on approve. When you've done that, just click on save on each timesheet line, or you can save all changes at the bottom of each timesheet line, and then you can log out. Okay, another issue that we found here with Barchester is how can you validate and look at candidates' qualifications, because obviously it's important that the right qualifications are uploaded into the candidate profile as well. So the way you do that is click on candidates, and you'll normally see just an empty box, and click on search. So here you'll type the candidate's name. So for example here, Simon Brown, click on search, and then what you'll see is screen B. You'll see Simon Brown then appearing. So what you do is click on the blue, and then that will then upload his particular profile, and then you can look at any particular item by just clicking on the download icon here, and it will download that piece of evidence for you to actually see. So that's it in terms of approving Barchester timesheets.